Friday, and I am wearing green. You just can't see it. It's inside me. All right, let's welcome tonight's guest. He's a comedian who owns a razor company, which makes him a real cut-up. Huh? WesternRazor.com owner David Angelo. He was into red hats way before it was cool. Founder of the Guardian Angels, Curtis Sliwa. She doesn't need X-ray vision to see through your BS. Co-host of Outnumbered and former White House Press Secretary, Kayleigh McEnany. And finally, if you're a fan of big government, prepare for an argument. Fox News contributor, Kat Tiff. All right, as you know, it's Friday, so before we get to some news stories, we're gonna do this.
Greg's Leftovers.
Yeah, it's Leftovers, where I read the jokes we didn't use this week. And as always, it's my first time reading them, so if they suck, I get to kill a writer. Here we go. During Wednesday's episode of The View, host Whoopi Goldberg appeared to audibly pass gas. Critics are calling it the most intelligent thing she's ever said. The Pentagon is blaming a Russian fighter jet for causing a U.S. drone to crash into the Black Sea. And now officials worry the Russians plan to hide the wreckage by leaving it at a laptop repair shop. A new report finds that New York fourth graders saw test scores plummet during the COVID lockdowns. On the bright side, teachers say students are now stabbing at a sixth grade level. That's funny. Violent kids make me laugh. New data from the FDA shows the pills most likely to be smuggled into the United States are generic Viagra. Investigators were tipped off when the drug-sniffing dogs humped their legs for 6 hours. Oh, remember her? Actress Lindsay Lohan has announced she's pregnant with her first child. And you can tell the kid takes after her since the ultrasound came back as mugshots. Pork thing. A former California Teacher of the Year has been arraigned on charges that she had sex with a 13-year-old boy, or as friends call him, Student of the Year. Anyway, New Jersey environmental officials, they have. New Jersey environmental officials? Have you been to New Jersey? Anyway, they've cleared 21 acres of forest to create a better habitat for the endangered American woodcock bird. They also hope to breed it with the European crested tit to create a bird with the sexiest name ever. Get over here. Say till you're blue in the face. I just might. Khloe Kardashian was called out this week for posting unrealistic photoshopped pictures on Instagram. And rightfully so. If you look closely in the background, you can see a book. I bet she reads. It's making a cruel joke that I decided not to do. What's wrong with me? All right, for St. Patrick's Day today, former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo wore a "Kiss Me, I'm Irish" button on his pants. That's funny because you couldn't get away with that now. And today, of course, was the big St. Patrick's Day parade here in New York City. Here's how it breaks down. In March, the parade makes a mess of Fifth Avenue. Then in June, the Gay Pride Parade tidies it up. Stereotypes. And finally, a British prison made headlines this week after it was revealed that female guards have been having sex with male inmates. Upon hearing this story, David Angelo has decided to move to England and rob a bank. Rather than just date, just commit a crime.
I mean, you know, marriage is a prison, so You end up there one way or another.
There you go. All right, let's get to the stories. Disturbing story still lingers. Did Ron eat pudding with his fingers? And how did the Florida Gov lose those handles of love? Former Governor Ron DeSantis is fueling speculation. He's lost a lot of weight, slimming down ahead of a presidential run. Folks are noticing a leaner, meaner Gov on his recent trips. And we put this graphic together because all the weight loss stories need a handy-dandy before and after. So this is the before right there. What we would call husky, bordering on jolly, right? Those were the words we used when I was young. Oh, he's jolly. Now here's the after. Oh, my goodness. That is amazing. Actually, this is him now. I mean, I guess so. He does look slimmer. So is this the proverbial sign like it was for other candidates who lost weight before a run, like Mike Huckabee or Chris Christie or even William Howard Taft? Yes, you thought Taft was hefty in office, but this is how fat Taft was before he ran for office. I don't remember that picture. A Guinness Book. But really, how did Ron slim down? Some think he might be on Ozempic, the trendy diabetes drug that celebrities are using to get thin quick. But like what David Angelo actually does for a living, it's all speculation. Meanwhile, the Daily Beast is obsessed with Ron's weight, too, and his old eating habits. They report that in 2019, on a private jet, he ate chocolate pudding with 3 of his fingers. Now, we don't know which 3 fingers, so we sent a staffer to learn more.
Thanks, Greg. We actually caught up with a pudding expert on his lunch break.
That's right, Gene. I love this stuff. I can't get enough of it.
So, Joe, tell us, how do you eat pudding with just 3 fingers?
Honestly, my hands are a little dirty right now. Can I demonstrate by showing you?
Okay. Oh, Joe. Why is it so warm?
It's so weird. It's so weird. Was it a coincidence that Joe Mackey had pitched this story? No one else is covering this, but we are, and then he does that. All right, David, do you eat pudding with your hands?
I use a spoon, Greg. I'm a little more civilized.
Yes, yes. Does this discount him from running? If you're going to look at, can you look at him now like that? Remember the lady that ate a salad with her comb? Mm-hmm. What's her name?
Amy Klobuchar.
Amy Klobuchar.
The only thing I know about her.
Yeah, it's actually, that's that you get stained by these things, David, like being a razor salesman.
Yeah, it's true. I'm a one-issue voter, and it's pudding cups. And, this is definitely going to turn me off to Ron. But it's nice to see him losing some weight, doing some stuff. Just, body image. It's the one, it's you're not really supposed to say things about people's body anymore. But a Republican politician, it's fair game.
Yeah.
And that's like the nice thing. It's kind of like with Trump, it's his hair, his face. Sessions is like, look at that little elf.
Yeah.
But then all the rest of the time, you're like, you guys, we can't talk about it.
Yes, exactly.
That's not nice.
Yeah. How would you describe your body type?
Fantastic. I mean, look at me. I'm
All right.
perfect.
Yeah. I guess that's why they call you a comedian, because that was a joke. All right, Curtis, do you think DeSantis is running, and do you think he has a shot with Trump looming in the darkness, waiting to pounce?
You mentioned Gutfeld. Shamu! El Jefe, Chris Christie, right? Man, was he huge,
Yeah.
right? Strong. Look at Pompeo. I didn't even recognize him. Like,
No.
what the hell happened to you, Mike?
Yeah.
What were you, a bulimic? And then, can we ever forget Al Slim Shady Sharpton?
Yes.
He looks like a bobblehead doll
Yeah,
when he
it's true.
turns around.
That's because his head doesn't shrink, but his body did.
But let me tell you something. DeSantis, you're a man's man. 3 fingers, finger licking good. Do you eat that KFC original out of the bucket? I mean, that's a man's man.
Dipping. You gave me an idea. Dipping a drumstick in pudding.
Oh.
Think about that. Yeah, that's a combo you don't see very often. All right, Kaylee, we have you on for these deep political stories, so let's dig into the pudding story. You had to deal with a lot of fake news. Do you think
yeah.
that's fake news?
Yeah. Do I watch it?
No, do you think it's fake news that he had the pudding?
Yeah, I do. Here's why. It's really funny to watch the press and their obsession with Republicans and food. You know, the left has gotten precisely one headline about food, and it's the one you mentioned.
Yeah.
Salad fiend Amy Klobuchar once berated an aide for forgetting a fork.
Yeah.
But when it's Republicans, my former boss, President Trump, everyone loved to talk about his affinity for McDonald's and fast food. Just this week, there was reporting he had KFC on board Trump Force One.
Yes.
And then you look over to DeSantis, and they say their problems with him are that he eats in front of people at meetings. Okay, what's the problem there? That he goes to places where there are cupcakes. If there's a cupcake at a meeting on Capitol Hill, he would have gone to that place. I would have done that at Fox. Hey, cupcakes. Well, you guys never have cupcakes over at Gutfeld.
No,
but
no.
maybe the Jesse Waters team, I'd go over.
They
go
make
over
their
there
own
and get it.
cupcakes when they're not whistling or singing.
They're not whistling or singing. And then this about the pudding. I mean, what is it with the press? Just leave the eating habits alone. There's so much else you guys go after, but the eating habits, they just can't give it up.
Here's a bigger issue about the concern about diet is why does it matter if somebody's using Ozempic?
Yeah.
It's if it actually works.
Right.
And like if you drop 10 to 20% of your body weight, that lengthens your lifespan. So it even outweighs, no pun intended. That's comedy, David.
Taking notes here, Greg.
Yes. That actually outweighs the side effects. Like if Ozempic has a side effect, but it causes you to lose, 20% of your body weight could be like 40 pounds. That's like a big deal. I'm not, by the way, on the payroll of Ozempic, but I could be.
Yes.
Always practice my selling points in case I get fired.
Gutfeld, don't you know? Didn't they ever tell you TV puts 10 pounds on your chubby cheeks, right?
Yeah.
I sat there with Rudy Giuliani when he ran for mayor, and he was having a slice, right? A slice of pizza. His campaign manager, a guy named David Clark, took it right out of his mouth like he was a Mama Luke. He said, you need to lose 10 pounds because you're 10 pounds fat on TV.
Weight loss
Looking at
and going to Iowa. Weight loss, you go to Iowa, you're running for president.
Oh, corn dogs, everything's corn, and you wash it down with ethanol,
Oh,
right?
man, I would love I would love a corn dog shake, Kat. Do you think it's fair do you think it's right that people have to lose weight before they run for office, or does that display a kind of self-discipline that we look for in leaders?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think that everybody loses weight before they run for office. I don't know. I think it was just weird to see the words reportedly and pudding in the same headline. I also think I agree with Kaylee. Some of it was unfair because another thing they said that he's always, this is their words, not mine, that when he's eating, he's always, quote, getting everywhere.
Ugh.
And that's a little ableist because when I eat, I make a mess.
Yes.
And it's a fine motor issue. It's not a manners issue. I just can never seem to get all the crackers in the soup.
That is a problem.
Sometimes I miss.
Yes.
And it's not like I'm sitting down like, oh, I want to get all the food everywhere. So people will laugh and say, ooh, Kat, you're disgusting. I'm not making a choice.
Yeah.
It's a problem.
You know what? You're being slob shamed.
Yeah, no, it's ableist.
Is it ableist being a slob?
I think so.
Or calling somebody a slob?
Yeah.
Well,
I think
it's a
everything's
handicap, I
ableist
guess.
if you try hard enough.
That is true. That is true. All right. Well, we learned nothing.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.